Life on the ranch is supposed to be peaceful. Out here in northwest Montana, we value hard work, privacy, and boundaries, especially the ones marked by a fence line. Unfortunately, Karen DeVoe, the self-proclaimed queen of the Silver Pines HOA, never got the memo. I own Wheeler Ridge Ranch, 160 acres of pine-covered hills, pasture land, and a trout stream that's been in my family for generations. Our property butts up to Silver Pines, a gated HOA community full of million-dollar chalets and fresh from the city retirees who suddenly think they understand ranch country. Karen bought her house 2 years ago. Within 3 months, she began complaining about everything. My cows, my bonfires, my unsightly gravel drive. But her biggest offense wasn't her mouth, it was her tires. You see, there's a private ranch road that cuts across the southeast pasture. It's old and unpaved, just for my use and for hauling hay or equipment. Karen decided it was a shortcut. She started using it to bypass her neighborhood's gated entrance and shave 5 minutes off her drive. Her white Range Rover began appearing on my trail daily, kicking up dust, startling cattle, even once nearly hitting my dog. I spoke with her civilly the first time. "Ma'am, that road's private. You're trespassing." She smiled like a snake in pearls and said, "It's not marked and it's faster. You people out here shouldn't waste space. You people." I posted signs. She ignored them. I put up a chain. She cut it and left the bolt cutters lying in the grass like a trophy. I called the sheriff. They warned her. She told them she had an easement, which she absolutely did not. I showed the property plat to prove it. Then came the final straw. She ran over a waterline valve that fed my upper pasture, caused $3,200 in damages, and flooded half an acre. That's when I got creative. No, I didn't bury real landmines, but I did bury something almost as satisfying. Pressure-triggered die packs and remote-controlled air horns. With help from my buddy Nate, a retired EOD specialist, we set up a harmless but dramatic welcome mat right at the entrance to the trail. We buried motion-triggered speakers, cow manure-filled decoys, and a few spike strips wrapped in plastic. Not enough to destroy tires, just enough to startle and force a stop. Then we waited. 3 days later, right on cue, Karen's Range Rover rolled past the broken no trespassing sign like it was invisible. The second her front wheels hit the buried sensor, the field erupted in chaos. Air horns blasted from the trees. Red smoke billowed from hidden canisters. A die pack exploded right under her front bumper, painting her car bright blue, and a speaker blared. "Warning, you are trespassing on private property. You have been marked." She slammed the brakes, screamed, then threw the Rover into reverse right over a pile of manure decoy packs we had covered in leaves. One popped under her tire like a paintball full of cow stink. By the time she made it back to her HOA gates, her luxury SUV looked like it had just lost a war in Ryre. She tried to file a police report. The sheriff, same one who warned her weeks before, told her flat out, "You were on private property. You were warned." If he'd wanted to, he could have pressed charges. Instead, I gave her an invoice for the waterline damage plus labor and replacement signs, and I handed a copy to the HOA board too. She paid. We haven't seen her Range Rover since. The trail is now lined with new signs,